Hey guys, this is your old pal, Mr. Hart. Hey, I want to share with you some of the art I put together. I have so much art. I'll give you a tour of my studio, which is really just my basement. And I have some art in storage and some other places around town. And if I get a chance, I'll get some video of that too. So let's check it out. So I'll start off with this dude here. This is I call Dia de los Huevos con Tocino. I think it's Tocino. It's Day of Bacon and Eggs. Kind of take on Day of the Dead and Bacon and Eggs. I love this little dude here. This is kind of my two-headed bird, not knowing which way it's going. That feels like the story of my life sometimes. Butterfly girl. Creepy, yes. Bunch of skulls. I love my skulls. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4. A set of skulls, kind of just weirdy looking skulls. Oh, here's another one. I really like this one. This one came out really cool. Kind of weird, goofy looking guy. There's a moon with some eels floating around there. I did another piece with that, a sun. I think it's on the other side of the room. And of course, here's the human fly. And the sailor swabbing a deck. What do we got here? Oh, this guy banging on the drums. And this guy is actually painted on a drum head. My wife's a drummer. I didn't do that, but the lovely and talented Marie Kennedy of Marie Kennedy Pottery did that. Oh, I did this too. This is kind of painted on a little thing I found in a garage sale or a yard sale or something. Call that the Roosteroceros. That is Dorito Loco. That's kind of a mean looking fish. Let me get away from this wire. I got some pieces over here. That's Hermie from that Christmas special we all know. I'm just going to do a bunch of them like Santa Claus and Rudolph. Oh, Rudolph, that was the name of the show. Let's see. Here's a crazy frog. A copy of that is hanging on a banner in Old Town Manassas. There's the Pope in a boat. I just did that recently. I'm working on this, and I'm going to kind of do a video of this guy, this cow skull. And that's a real cow skull that I painted. Let's see, what do we got over here? Here's that sun I was talking about. He's kind of melancholy looking. I don't know what's going on there. I just paint things. This guy I just finished. I got a bunch of little ones up here. That's some cherry blossoms, a monkey. There's a baby in a tuna fish can. Monkey, lots of monkeys. A potato chip head. What's this? A balloon, another baby in a tuna fish can, because you can't have too many of those. That's kind of a creepy baby head spider thing. Weird skull. This is a little baby one. Its thumbs. What do we got here? That's mask. Is just a mask. It's not mine. I'm working on this. I feel like I found a little baby mannequin. I put a balloon on it. I feel like I have to do something else. It's not quite done yet. There's a mushroom I don't like. That's kind of a weird dude. That's like a praying mantis coming out of an egg. That's a picture of somebody's daughter I know. Just a squiddy eyeball or something. I did a bunch of paintings of things in beer glasses. I think I did like skulls and all sorts of things. Oh, of course, skulls. Here's another skull, a skull king. This is like a reference to Pac-Man. There's some penguins. That's what they are, penguins. I didn't do this, but years ago, my kids had their friends over and they had little art projects, and I gave them canvases. That's a really fun piece. There's a whale floating through the city. And here's another one. I don't know what I was thinking when I do these things. I think I call this one brain food. Brain food. Oh, I love these two. This one and that one. That's George. That's Emily, and they're kind of looking at each other, and they're in love. And that one in the middle is another one of my kids' friends. They came over, and I gave them a big canvas, and they did that. My kids are not artistic. Oh, here's a couple on the floor. This one I just finished. It's like the Moon King. This is, oh crap. This is, oh, it says on there. It says Memento Mori on there, and I think that's Latin for something like "Don't forget to die" or something like that. It means something. Let's see. Oh, and right here, that is a stack of unfinished pieces. So I'm working on these two, or this. Maybe it's one piece because it's a mannequin I cut in half, and I made balloons and I put the balloons on there. I don't know what direction I'm going with it, but I'll know when it's complete. There's a bunch of paint. And I think that's it. Okay, so here I am upstairs. This is my main hallway. It's kind of dark back here. This one I did, it's like a pigfish on an old cutting board. This is my goodbye little robot. And what's down here? This is like a tiki dude on, I took some cheesecloth and glued it to a panel, so it's really, really textury here. What do we got here? Oh, this one I call like Big Baby in the City. It's kind of dark back here. And we have these two guys. That one is called Greenish, and that's Reddish. It's kind of supposed to be a pun on radish. Here's a portrait I did of my son Josh. I went through his blue hair phase. And this guy is really dark in here, but it's 4 fish, dead fish, dead fish, dead fish, dead fish. My homage to the famous Dr. You know who, Dr. Seuss. And this is one of my favorites, Balloon Boy. And my wife said I have a painting over here. My daughter that I did years ago. It's really dark too, but maybe you can see it's kind of realistic. It was Martha when she was just a little girl. So I have so much stuff, I had to rent out a storage unit here. I think I'll take everything out and just line up in the hallway and share what else I have. All right, hang tight. So I grabbed these videos, these paintings, and I'll see if I can kind of go through each one pretty quick. This is an old mannequin. I painted some rabbits on it. I don't know why. Here's a big painting of a mean old cat. They're kind of weird cat. They're like an Egyptian, some sort of cat. I don't know what this is. This is just something weird I painted. This, years ago, my son came home with a self-portrait and I tried to duplicate it. And I wish I had kept the original because it was just crayons, and this is my interpretation of what he did. This is another old one I did, just a red bird looking off into the distance. I don't know, that's just something I do a lot of weird stuff. I don't even know where it comes from. This is like a giant painting I did. It's like 7 feet long. I had this show in at the Candy Factory in Old Town, and I called this one A Gathering of Balloons. This is a really old one. It's a picture I did of my dad, and it's still like unfinished. I'm gonna get to it someday. And on the other side, you're going to see a lot of beer paintings. I did a show about beer about 2 years ago. The Devil Boy, I love him. He's so cute. And then I did like an Animal Crackers one. If you notice, all of these are really big. I need to start painting smaller because I want to sell these things, but people don't have room for great big paintings. This is the Monkey King. He's kind of evil, and I like him. He's kind of evil. And a really nice frame. There's some more beer stuff, the beer gnomes. This is one I did about maybe 3-4 years ago. I really like how she turned out. She's like a little people doll. This is the Mock Turtle. That's some character from Alice in Wonderland. And the Fortune Teller. And the Two-Headed Pig. And another beer one. I think I called this guy Cappy. And it was kind of cool. I kind of used beer caps along the edge of the frame. So, and the rest of the stuff I have in here is just stuff I can't get to all the time. There's another mannequin I need to do something with it. But just stuff I can't keep in the house because I don't have room. Okie doke, guys. Hey guys, this is your old pal, Mr. Hart. I'm here at the Man Cave in Old Town Manassas, where they're nice enough to let me hang my art up. This is Yovi. Say hello to the nice people, Yovi. And I'm just going to go through what's up here. I got this dude here. This is, I'm going to get up a little close. The background is a bunch of beer labels, and I painted that skull over the beer labels. I think I called him Mr. Jiggles, Mr. Jingles, I think, Mr. Jingle. Here's a beautiful lady riding a pickle in a glass of beer. This is, gee whiz, it's a tiki dude holding beers. I think, yeah, I called him the Tiki King or something like that. This is one of my favorites. Friends share. Oh, here's a weird one, kind of an abstracty one. I don't know what it's called, but it's abstracty. That's okay, I'm on mic, so you can yell all you want. This is like a Jerry Garcia painting. Jerry Garcia is a musician with the Grateful Dead. Here's kind of a happy astronaut. All these are oil on canvas or board. This is kind of an egg dude. I think I call this Good Morning World. And this is a really fun one. I garbage picked this mirror and painted these two dudes on the mirror, so it's kind of awesome. I think I called this one Best Buds. And here's another one. It's pretty big. I called this one Grow Your Own Skeleton. Let me see what it is. Yep, Grow Your Own Skeleton. Kind of cool. I've used that head on a few people, that weird skull with the glasses. And then I also got this dude here. It's some kind of squid on some old like boogie board or something like that I found in my shed. So, thanks for joining me at the Man Cave, guys. I will see you when I see you.